Greetings, YouTube, or Patreon, or wherever you might watch this. I'm Max, and I'm the person behind the Tower of Tomes. I am the person who writes the stories, does the animation, editing, and with the help of some very talented voice actors, I create the videos you watch on the Tower of Tome page. I thought I'd call this little segment Tower of Talks, because basically it's just me that kind of shares my thoughts and talk about everything that's relevant to Pathfinder or RPGs or whatever you like to talk about. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about myself, just to let you know who I am and what motivates me to do these videos. My name is Max. I am from Denmark, which is in Scandinavia, Europe. I started playing Dungeons and Dragons first edition when I was 11 years old. Before that, I never played any RPGs. I played a Hero Quest, the board game, and if you don't know it, check it out. If you have kids, especially, check it out. It's very fun to play with them. It's also fun to play with adults, but then I prefer some role-playing. I played first edition, then I went on to second edition, and then third edition, and then 3.5, and then I tried out fourth edition, and yeah, I'm that guy. I was one of the people who didn't like fourth edition that much. I actually say I kind of hated it, but in came Paizo and helped me out and introduced me to Pathfinder, which is my go-to RPG these days, has been for 10 years, I think, right? When it became 10, oh man, it must be 14 years actually now. But yeah, so I've been playing Pathfinder for a long time, and I say playing as in I'm the forever GM, and I bet there's a lot of forever GMs out there that knows exactly what I'm talking about. I of course have 2 or 3 players that regularly promises me that they're gonna host a game soon. They're gonna DM a game soon, right? Soon is somewhere between 5 to 14 years apparently. I'm still waiting, but it'll be fun when it happens. Why am I making this video? Well, I thought I'd add a section to my content. Yeah, with me talking, as said, because I feel like I have a lot to talk about that is relevant for role-playing RPGs. You can see there. I've got a lot of books that are set in the world of fantasy, if I can say it like that. Forgotten Realms, Dragonlance, Ravenloft, and so on. Of course, I also have some Pathfinder tales, and I've read a lot of them, and I just feel it's maybe if I like them, you'll like them, and I'll make some videos where I'll go through different both tales and modules and adventure paths and whatever books that I feel like, hey, I really enjoy these. You should check them out because I think you'd enjoy them as well. Besides that, maybe I'd talk about everything. If you have some questions, you'll ask me in the comments and I'll try to answer them, and we'll see where we go from there. I also thought that this would be a good platform to kind of say or tell you what's happening with the Tower of Tomes. As you probably can tell, I'm not that used to sitting in front of a camera like this. That's probably why you never see me before. But guess you can get used to anything, right? So, what's up with the Tower of Tomes? Well, I've had a lot of work and life and all this, and plus I've been working on a pretty big thing, Pathfinder thing. I hope it's gonna be big. It's big in the script, and right now I'm rendering something out. I mean, there will be something very soon, at least the first part, and I'll see how that goes. And there'll be a couple of parts. I mean, there'll be like 1 or 2 or 3 parts at least, but we'll see how deep we go into it. That'll all depend on the response, I think. And what's the video? It's welcome to Chiliax. Yes. Well, you will be introduced to some new characters and some old characters. Yeah, I think I always liked Chiliax. Chiliax was one of the things that got me into Pathfinder. First thing was the Paladin in the core rulebook. When I read her powers, I was like, all right, this is pretty awesome. And also the Barbarian's rage powers. The jump from 3.5 to Pathfinder was subtle, I think, but still it wasn't. But it was awesome. I thought it was awesome, and to this day I still think it's awesome. I still play first edition because there's so much that even in 14 years I haven't gone through even 20% of it, I think. I still discover new classes where I'm like, wow, this is awesome. We're playing a game where one of my players is playing a swashbuckler and panache. I mean, come on, what's not to like? I know I heard it on a podcast before. Someone was playing a swashbuckler, but playing with a swashbuckler is I'm not playing, he's playing, but it's pretty fun. We actually had a situation where he met another swashbuckler and they were like panashing back and forth. It was fun. But yeah, where was I? I was talking about first edition and why I started playing Pathfinder. And there's a lot of reasons, but Chiliax was one of them. There are 2 source books out there on Chiliax. The first is Empire of Devils, I think it's called, and the second one is the Infernal Empire. I've always liked devils, not in real life, but in game terms. And I actually don't know why, but I always thought they were cool, even back when they were called the Beatezu. They went from that was second edition. They were called the Beatezu, right? And the Blood Wars and all that. I had the module A Paladin in Hell, which is awesome. I just remember there's like maybe it's the back art or the cover art where it's like this paladin like just these devils chasing him and he's there and Asmodeus is kind of standing in the background laughing. That's just awesome. And that's why, yeah, and Chiliax, when I heard about that, then Chiliax kind of just, it was a no-brainer that I had to play Pathfinder in Galarian, the Inner Sea, because there was this empire that was ruled by devil worshippers. The more I got into Chiliax, and I've been getting into Chiliax a lot lately, the more awesome it gets. So, yeah, that's cool. Why am I doing this? I can tell you why I started doing these videos. I remember sitting at work. I do visual arts, graphics at an ad agency or freelancing sometimes and so on. But and we've been playing, and I was like, I want to go back. I want to be in Galarian right now. I wanted to dive in and be in situations and at the same time learn something, like get refreshed. And I thought I can't be the only one who wants that. And so I started making the videos. The first video I made was, I think, what was that? That was orcs. Yes, a brief history of orcs, I think. Yeah, and then came goblins. Then came I made a stone giant one, and so forth and so forth. But I really hope that some get that feeling, what I was looking for, being in the world when you're not playing, and experiencing it. It's immersion is truly what I really want to do and give, because it's an amazing place. I think so. And of course, I also write that in my descriptions. It's my interpretation. Maybe it's not always what the game designers intended it to be, but I hope I'm catching the feeling. So yeah, so what's up next with the Tower of Tomes? Well, Welcome to Chiliax is the next video, and after that it'll be in parts. So between those, I don't think I'll do like part 1, part 2, part 3 before I do something else. I'll do a part 1, maybe part 2, and then the rest of the gods, the main gods, the primary gods. I'm gonna finish all those. I think the first one will be Iomide, just because I've read so much about her while reading about Chiliax. And from there, I've gotta make Sarenrae, right? That's also one I really want to do. And yeah, I also want to do a little more about the planes. So in the Pharasma video I did, there's actually quite a lot besides Pharasma. There's about the Boneyard and so, and I like to continue that story. I like to see where Iredell and Paolo goes. I know where they go, but what happens? That'll be cool. So yeah, I mean, this is a new format for me. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking about starting a subscriber thing on YouTube, and that's simply because right now it's just me. But I'd like to expand it. I'd like to do more content and faster. So maybe hiring someone. I'll see. We'll see. But that's it. That's the first talk of Tomes, or Tower of Talks. What should we call it? Talk of Tomes. That sounds better, doesn't it? I don't know. I think so. Tower of Talks. That sounds weird. Anyways, thank you for watching and bearing with me in this first episode of Talk of Tomes, and thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to all the people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's like, I can tell in my analytics, there's like 40% that haven't. Subscribe, do it. And yeah, I'll see you soon, hopefully. And yeah, if you have any questions, anything, something you want me to give you my take on, whatever, write it in the comments. And yeah, thanks. See you.